The 2021 general election dealt a heavy blow to the NRM in the central region, particularly Kampala. The party lost both parliamentary and presidential votes, with many incumbent MPs, including ministers, defeated by opposition candidates. In the Kampala Capital City Authority Council, NRM holds only 7 out of 53 seats. The remaining positions are occupied by opposition members. Of the city's 5 divisions, only Kampala Central is led by an NRM representative, Salim Uhuru. In the same election, the National Unity Platform NUP won 41 of the 44 council seats for directly elected and women councillors. The remaining 3 went to the Forum for Democratic Change Party. No NRM candidate won a seat. NUP also claimed 9 out of 10 parliamentary seats in Kampala. The only exception was Kampala Central, won by independent MP Muhammad Nsereko. Again, NRM failed to secure any win. Some senior NRM officials blamed tribalism, religious divisions and opposition propaganda for the loss. However, others argue that the reasons run deeper. Former Makindye East lawmaker in the 9th Parliament, John Simbwa, cites both internal and external issues affecting NRM's popularity in the city.
We have a lot of infighting between we, the politicians, the people who stand for elective positions in Kampala, and those NRM. I call them NRM because they are appointed by His Excellency the President, either working in State House, working in President's office, working with the intelligence agencies, or working in ministries that concern Kampala. These ministers are appointed by President Museveni. These executive directors or directors appointed by President Museveni have failed or refused to understand and appreciate people's grievances.
He blames selfish interest within the party for weakening its representation.
They don't want any person, any leader from Kampala coming from NRM to win in Kampala. They would rather prefer an opposition candidate to win in Makindye East than Simbwa winning in Makindye East, because they know if Simbwa wins Makindye East, or if any other person wins in Kampala, either as the mayor, as a member of parliament, they would lose out on the special operations that are funded by His Excellency the President.
Former Kampala Deputy Mayor Kabuye Takuba says the recentralization of power by the government undermined local governance reforms, further hurting the NRM.
We had powers even over the executive director. By then he was called the town clerk, but now he's the executive director. But we had powers over him. You know, we could even dismiss him, we could discipline him, even others. What now you call directors, but by then they were the heads of departments.
We spoke to Kampala residents, many of whom echoed similar concerns, citing lack of engagement, unfulfilled promises and poor service delivery.
Every time we are done with elections, the leaders never return to the voters.
Service delivery yabava mu ngalo.
NRM has failed at service delivery, and so they have to go back to the drawing board.
So, what next for the ruling party in Kampala? Kampala Central NRM chairperson Salim Uhuru admits the party suffered a major setback in 2021 and says deliberate efforts are needed to rebuild support in the city.
There's nothing we can't do. We can do it, but with the people we have, first don't love their country called Uganda. We must agree. Changes must happen. Like, for example, I requested for the authority to be phased off and we go back to local government. I think that would have been a better service vehicle than the authority.
But will these efforts bear fruit? Kabuye Takuba is skeptical, suggesting the party still lacks a clear strategy to reclaim its lost ground.
I don't see any change. The change will be in percentages. Like the other one with this time is going this, but what they're doing is not enough. Even their packaging is bad.
Official results show NRM secured below 35% in the central region, while NUP dominated with over 60%. Though past elections have seen fluctuating results, the trend in Kampala points to a steady rise in opposition support and growing discontent with the ruling party. Jorram Paul Ssonko, NTV Tonight.
Kubanga abamabo baka wa parliament bali ku byabwe bali ku bino bali ku biri